This message is brought to you by Anti-Security. Greetings pirates, and welcome to another exciting Fuck FBI Friday release. As part of our ongoing effort to expose and humiliate our white hat enemies, we targeted a special agent supervisor of the Californian Department of Justice in charge of computer crime investigations. We are leaking over 38,000 private emails which contain detailed computer forensics techniques, investigation protocols as well as highly embarrassing personal information. We are confident these gifts will bring smiles to the faces of our black hat brothers and sisters, especially those who have been targeted by these scurvy dogs, while also making a mockery of security professionals who hoard their skills to law enforcement to protect tyrannical corporativism and the status quo we aim to destroy. We hijacked 2 Gmail accounts belonging to Fred Baclagan, who has been a cop for 20 years, dumping his private email correspondence as well as several dozen voicemails and SMS text message logs. Well, just yesterday Fred was having a private barbecue with his Catch Team High Computer Crime Task Force friends. We were reviewing their detailed internal operation plans and procedure documents. We also couldn't overlook the boatloads of embarrassing personal information about our cop friend Fred. We lulled as we listened to angry voicemails from his estranged wives and ex-girlfriends while also reading his conversations with girls who responded to his man-seeking woman Craigslist ads. We turned on his Google web history and watched him look up Linux command line basics, golfing tutorials, and terrible YouTube music videos. We also abused his Google Voice account, making sure Fred's friends and family knew how hard he was owned. Possibly the most interesting content in his emails are the IACIS.com internal email list archives 2005 to 2011, which detail the methods and tactics cybercrime units use to gather electronic evidence, conduct investigations and make arrests. The information in these emails will prove essential to those who want to protect themselves from the techniques and procedures cybercrime investigators use to build cases. If you have ever been busted for computer crimes, you should check to see if your case is being discussed here. There are discussions about using EnCase forensic software, attempts to crack TrueCrypt encrypted drives, sniffing wireless traffic in mobile surveillance vehicles, how to best prepare search warrants and subpoenas, and a whole lot of clueless people asking questions on how to use basic software like FTP. These cybercrime investigators are supposed to be the cream of the crop, but we reveal the totality of their ignorance of all matters related to computer security. For months, we have owned several dozen white hat and law enforcement targets, getting in and out of whichever high-profile government and corporate system we please, and despite all the active FBI investigations and several $1 billion of funding, they have not been able to stop us or get anywhere near us. Even worse, they bust a few dozen people who are allegedly part of an anonymous computer hacking conspiracy but who have only used kindergarten-level DDOS tools. This isn't even hacking, but a form of electronic civil disobedience. We often hear these professionals preach about full disclosure, but we are sure these people are angrily sending out DMCA takedown notices and serving subpoenas as we speak. They call us criminals, script kiddies, and terrorists, but their entire livelihood depends on us, trying desperately to study our techniques and failing miserably at preventing future attacks. See, we're cut from an entirely different kind of cloth. Corporate security professionals like Thomas Ryan and Aaron Barr think they're doing something noble by leaking the public email discussion lists of Occupy Wall Street and profiling the leaders of Anonymous. Wannabe player haters drop shitty docs and leak partial chat logs about other hackers, doing free work for law enforcement. Then you got people like Peter Mudge Zatko who back in the day used to be old school Loft and CDC, only now to sell out to DARPA, going around to hacker conventions encouraging others to work for the feds. Let this be a warning to aspiring white hat hacker sellouts and police collaborators: stay out the game or get owned and exposed. You want to keep mass arresting and brutalizing the 99%? We'll have to keep owning your boxes and torrenting your mail spools, plastering your personal information all over the internet. Hackers, join us and rise up against our common oppressors, the white hats, the 1% private police, the corrupt banks and corporations, and make 2011 the year of leaks and revolutions. We are anti-security, we are the 99%. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.